Knoxville. At this time, please welcome to the cage, fighting out of the red corner, the challenger, Baccus. Middleweight Championship, brought to you by the Volunteer Brawl. Your referee for the bout will be John Ford, introducing first the challenger, fighting out of the red corner with a record of 9 wins and 1 defeat. He weighed 186 pounds, fighting out of Turner's Karate in Logan, West Virginia. Lawless Baccus! Fighting out of the blue corner with a perfect record of 6 wins, no defeat. He weighed 186 pounds, fighting out of 4 seasons in Lexington, Kentucky. The reigning defending 3FC Middleweight Champion,
And here we go. Matt Foley versus Matt Baccus. Baccus in the white trunks, Foley in the black trunks. 3FC 21 Middleweight Championship.
It's been a pretty good one. Both of these guys are from out of town. Foley fighting out of Kentucky. Baccus fighting out of West Virginia.
West Virginia boy, here we go. Adam Townsend, Bill Edwards. Foley come out, good movement. Baccus hard
Throwing some wide
punches. Yeah. Foley says the heck with that. Let's go ahead and grapple up for a second and slow him down a little bit, which I completely agree.
Some pretty good clinch work here. Both men working in.
Nice turn by Baccus. Always looking to get the same turn on him. Working underhook.
Good knee from Baccus. Foley holding on to that wizard now. He didn't have it earlier.
Yep. One over the top. Both of them have over-unders. Baccus using good control. Foley trying to throw off stage. I'm a big fan of Foley's hair. I'm going to go ahead and throw that out.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice. It's a good touch. Oh, locking up a guillotine. Standing guillotine attempt. Very tall.
He's posturing up. Good hand fighting by Baccus.
Turned it
He really
over.
got much right now. Unless he gets him lower, I think, unless he jumps up and pulls guard on him.
That elbow's a bit tough. You got to have that elbow tied to your hip in order to finish standing guillotine.
Yes, you do. Another knee by Baccus. Foley's still working for the takedown. Baccus got double under. It's going to be hard to get. Foley's got to swim and either get an over-under or something. And
let's turn back. Baccus puts it back on the cage.
You know, with fighting like this is to me it's what I always call the hardest part of fighting. And they separate, so.
It's very difficult. It takes a lot out of you if you're not used to that type of fighting.
Good right hand by Baccus.
Big hand. Big right hand from Baccus.
Foley turns him, puts him on the cage. But this right here is the hardest part of fighting. It don't matter what anybody says, the most tiring part. Foley locking up a double here. Let's see if he can suck him out and take
Got
him
it,
out.
big
Huge
slam.
Let's see what Baccus can do off his back. Foley in half guard as of now.
Got some weird posture. He has his hips high.
Yeah, but Baccus don't have no lockdown or no half guard control right now.
He seems to be working, just giving, actually going the wrong way, turning into the back there.
Yeah. Foley's going to look to get his right leg out and go to mount, I believe, but Baccus turns back into him and good right hand.
Up kick attempts.
Foley into half guard now. Now has his back.
Baccus takes a headlock. Good scramble. Foley ends up on the back.
Well, there you go. Now Foley's got his back. He's got both hooks in. He's a really high, though. That's the only thing. Let's see if he comes out. He might go for an arm lock right here.
It's a very bad angle to be. Former wrestler there. That's cringe when you see that. Don't have the hooks in.
I figured he'd come out the back. He's going for the arm, but now Baccus lined up on top. Foley was a little high there to start off with. 10-second clap. I think if Foley would have took his time when he had his back right there, when he had him in just referee position, he probably could have got his hooks in and landed some shots. But he got over anxious and he paid for it.
All right, round one comes to an end. Seems to be a little blood coming from Baccus' nose.
That's a close round. I don't really know who to give that one to.
It was good action.
Greg Maynard in the corner over here, Baccus. I know Greg Maynard, great guy. So the first round, shoot, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna give it to Baccus. He controlled a little bit more, but Foley did land a takedown, but he did wind up on. I don't know.
That's
maybe
back
Foley.
and forth right there. I would say it's if you go by the end of the round, you got to give it to Foley. But I think Baccus controlled most of that.
He did, but I don't know. That's a close round, guys. I don't know how he scored that one. I'm curious to see.
We'll leave it up to the folks at home.
Yeah, no doubt. Both fighters taking the stool. Both cut men in, working a little bit on the guys. 10-second clap come in right there. So
a little bit of damage. A pretty big welt underneath Foley's eye. Good shot. That right hand.
They forgot the stool over here in this corner. We've had some wild stuff go by. Both guys forgot the mouthpiece. Now both guys are ready to go.
Big shout out to Dustin Long, delivery man for the Krispy Kreme donuts.
That's the last thing I need, the damn Krispy Kreme donut.
Now taking the opportunity to clean up the other end of the mat there, drying things up here.
Making the referee work for his money tonight. Still cleaning up. I mean, this is ridiculous. I feel like Joe Rogan when Joe Rogan that time that the guy in the corner was cleaning up the ice. You ever seen that video?
Yes.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Very entertaining. Are we ready? I believe we're up.
Now they're going to do this side.
Did one side and do the
Which
other.
the fighters getting a break right here.
Hopefully they come out swinging.
I'm going to ask Baccus how he feels about the extra time here right here. Here we go.
Get a thumbs up. Everybody's ready to go. Big swelling there underneath Foley's eye.
Good knee. Foley has double. No, he's got over-under.
He's got over-under against the cage. Inside, though, with that leg, it's a little dicey to have that leg so far in there.
Yeah, I'm curious if he's looking for Uchimata right there or something.
That's kind of looks like it's a good setup for it.
Both of them just working hard right here in this clinch. A lot of people are thinking they're wrestling, not a lot of action, but this is the most tiring, grueling part of the sport.
This is where a lot of the technique comes in. There's a big difference between the top-level fighters and the elite-level fighters, and most of that comes in this clinch work here up against the cage. Attempted switch. Baccus attempts to switch, gets stuffed by Foley.
Good takedown defense from both fighters right now. It's just it's going back and forth. Foley's not really in a great position to do any damage. Baccus kind of has a little cow catcher type thing going on where he could possibly switch and come out the back. We'll see if he takes it. Foley,
a head trap seems to be a interesting position.
What Foley needs to do is just go ahead and triangle both of Baccus' legs.
And pick a side,
yes,
right?
Exactly.
Get one head out in there. Posturing up here from Foley. Very bad position.
Back again. He's up high again, though. That's the only thing. He needs to bro down. He's still too high. He needs to back up. Baccus doing a good job defending the hooks as now, but now Matt Foley has both of them in.
It's very difficult to keep your hips engaged in this position. You can flatten out your opponent.
See how he's kicking that leg back like a horse kicks, and that's how he's getting the hooks out. Doing a very good job, but the choke looks like it's getting a little bit tight right now. He comes out the back door again.
Came out the back door. Now he's in a controlling position. Seems to have an arm locked up too. There you go. Might have some punches in there. And back inside now, half guard.
I see what Foley does from half guard. He just looks to be wrestling. He's got to get a left underhook. That's what he's got to do to get out of position.
Oh, a high knee to the high body from Baccus. Solid back choke.
Baccus pressing him against the cage. Foley trying to get up, using his elbow to posture up right here. Baccus needs to keep the pressure. He needs to grab around the waist and suck him back out because I think Foley's about to pop back up here very shortly.
It seems like that's going to sneak out. We'd like to see some shots here. You know, got him in a bad position.
Yeah.
Hit him.
Yeah, if Baccus reach around behind him and grab the right arm, kind of like a hammerlock, he could land some hard left hands from this position.
Oh, he looked up. Here we go.
He may have that. Foley looking to get up.
Looking to stand up. Still a lot of pressure there. He's in the Merkle position.
Can't really hit him right here. It's going to be in the back of the head. Hammer fist.
For our amateur wrestlers, you're in a Merkle position. That's an opposite inside leg.
Ooh.
Oh, nice roll.
Little Granby roll. Nice. I'm going to go another round to Baccus. You know, he controlled the majority of that round, wound up on top, and I think it's 2 rounds and none for Baccus. Foley's got to come out this last round and go for broke and get a submission or a TKO.
Another really good technical wrestling round.
Don't forget, right after Frisbee 21, Club 1341. Your official after party at Frisbee 21. Open until 3 a.m. tonight for the Boulevard from the Hell. Just right after.
Now, both Matt Foley not taking the stool this time. Baccus choosing to take the stool. Let's see if we got a lot of water spilt in this round again. See if it takes another minute and a half break.
That'd be pretty nice. So, Adam, are you a fan of the stool or no stool?
I like the stool. When my trainer try to bring out the stool, I get madder than heck because I think it's just an opportunity to get that little bit of rest. A lot of trainers say that it draws a lot of blood out to your legs and makes your legs more tired, but I like that rest, man. I like to sit down in between rounds and clear my head instead of standing there, wanting to sit down.
So I personally stand. I don't know why. I guess because I do it in training. What
are they doing now?
Seems to be cleaning up the cage again. We got a towel here on the ground, cleaning up the corner.
The doctor's coming in to check out Matt Foley's eye. I didn't think it was a problem. It don't look like a problem from over here, but I think they'll probably let it continue. It don't look like nothing too major.
They're just making sure the vitals are safe.
Yeah, it's an amateur. I mean, they're not getting paid for this, so if something's going to be a danger to them, go ahead and stop the fight and live the fight another day as an amateur. If you're getting pro, you got money on the line, there's a different story. But
Doctor okays him.
Doctor telling Josh that it's okay to keep going, so they're going to clean up
the corner a little bit.
I think Baccus is locking it again. Here we go. Start round 3. Middleweight Championship on the line.
Fighters touch gloves and posture around. Foley takes control of the center.
High kick from Foley. Foley shoots for the takedown again. Don't get it. Clinched up. Grueling fight from these two fighters. I mean, it's
going to take a lot out of you. They're both big, very physical men. Baccus lands a good inside knee.
Baccus looks to have a little bit of the strength advantage as of now, and a little bit better hips just because he's able to defend those takedowns and wind up on top. It's
very good takedown defense. He must come from a wrestling background.
Oh, yeah. What Baccus needs to do right now is go ahead and just wrench that nose of Foley's and make him stand up, which he's under the neck, but if he'll get under that nose, Foley will pop up a lot quicker than under the neck.
He's got a standing butcher there with the crossface. Pretty gruesome. You crank it, it's pretty mean.
Foley's going to go for a single leg, it looks like, but he's just kind of wrestling. There's not a lot he can do. He's got that head trapped, and if you got your head trapped, you ain't got using your neck, you have no takedown. It's hard not to do anything.
Some poor posture. Posture will kill you up against here.
Baccus looking to get up a guillotine. Let's see if he falls back on it or not.
Got a half guillotine, half cowboy choke.
Foley's got his head between his legs, which ain't a position you see a lot against the cage. I'd like to see it, maybe him get his head up and start putting it on the chin a little bit of Baccus to use a little bit more posture and control.
Absolutely, try to change back to a high-level single. It's
definitely
very difficult. In wrestling, it's okay to have your head on the inside, but in jiu-jitsu or in a fight, you can get rolled through an arm bar.
Now,
very dangerous.
Foley almost had his hands connected together right there. Foley's using the pressure, though. He's winning the round as of now. He got a high crotch and good hips by Baccus once again.
There. Under the armpit, good knee from Baccus. Got to be careful there not to hit the head. Foley's still working for that single now, just looking for the double. Some body shots from Baccus.
What up?
Good, another knee from Baccus. Foley laying in there. Wonder if the ref will break him up. And that he does.
And he's breaking them apart. Foley looks pretty exhausted right now. Spinning wheel kick from Baccus.
Both fighters seem to be
Foley's eye
in this fight.
Foley's eye does look a little bit messed up right now. It's really close. Foley's exhausted.
Hands down. They're just trying to be warriors.
Baccus bringing it on though this last round.
Baccus still throwing hard.
They clinch back up. 10 seconds left in the fight. Let's see what happens.
Baccus goes for a throw, but ends up on his stomach. Rolls back through it.
Big hammer fist from Foley to end the round. Wow.
Wow, what a round. Well, Adam, how do you feel about that fight?
Well, Baccus is celebrating like he won the fight. I can kind of agree with him at this point. You know, he landed more shots, done more damage. He did have his back against the cage the whole third round. But I'm gonna give that last round to Foley just from position. And then Baccus tries a desperation throw and winds up on the bottom and takes some hammer fist. So I'm giving it to him the first 2 rounds to Baccus and the last round to Foley. So
we're going to go to the official decision from Cody Gwynn.
After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for decision. Greg Lanahan scores us about 29-28, red corner. Neil Farmer scores us about 30-28, blue corner. And Robert Williams scores us about 29-28, quarter winner by split decision. And now the new